Good morning. Are you Destiny Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
And Miss Williams is here. Two cases, cause numbers 12-14477 and then 19-32216. Previously in court, pled true to counts. Looks like 1 through 6 or 7. The numbers are kind of pled true to failing to report, failing to appear in court for judicial review, failing to maintain employment, failing to pay, and fail to complete anger management in each of those cases. I've received an updated report. Has everyone received that report?
We have.
Are there any additions or corrections in that report?
Judge, my only addition, if I may, with the court, obviously we understand it's your decision. I have spoken at length with Mr. Burbank about it, spoken at length with Ms. Robinson about it. Obviously, the court will see the age of these cases, especially the one that's from 2000.
Well, they're both only being held, I only have one
Correct.
choice, right?
Right,
Revocation.
right.
I can't extend or
No, and
continue.
that's not what we were asking.
Okay.
We were proposing based on the age of everything, and I believe Mr. Burbank has some testimony to offer with respect to the fact that she was gainfully employed at all times. She admits that she didn't report. I think she's obviously had the problems on probation, but due to the fact that what frustrates me is that she's never been in trouble and she's going to become a convicted felon real quick. She's spent a considerable amount of time on these MTRPs over the holidays, et cetera, and we have all discussed asking the court to possibly consider allowing that and maybe a little bit of additional time if you feel necessary to serve as a sanction and just allow her probations to expire out without giving her the convictions due to the fact that these were not aggravated offenses and the age of them is obviously up to you, but that's just something we have proposed.
I also have, for the record, Mr. Burbank's office sent over several letters yesterday, one from Ms. Williams that I've read. And so, Ms. Robinson, you're here today. Thank you for being here. Had some positive things to say as well in the updated pre-sentence report. What are your thoughts on that proposal, Ms. Robinson? You do?
If I can fill in just a little bit.
Sure.
I think she's worked at every restaurant during this period of time. She's worked at McDonald's, she's worked at Cracker Barrel, she's worked everywhere. Whataburger. She has 5 kids, right?
Yeah, 5.
5 kids. She was currently and still, we reached out to Black Bear Diner before she was picked up for this incident. She accepted a kind of a promotion to be a manager there. So she's worked her way up from working there to manager position. And my understanding is that it's probably still available. Her mom is here too, and she would just testify. We have attempted to try to verify the W-2s, but because she's been in here, we've done the best we can in reference that she has been employed, and we provided everything to the state. And I would ask that you consider all that in our decision.
Well, Ms. Williams, I really appreciate your letter, more than some that I get, because it really did seem very sincere. And I appreciate that you have come to realize kind of what started all of this back at, 15, 16, right? And so that self-realization is big. It's taken a while, but it's big. And so a lot of times I get letters and I can tell someone else probably wrote them or it was not from the heart, and I appreciate your letter and I appreciate what everyone's saying here today. And based on all that, I will allow the dismissals of the motions to revoke. I'll sign those when it comes through. Do better for you and your kids so that you're not back in here on anything else, okay? All right, good luck. Yes, ma'am.
Maybe it's,
Yes, sir, thank you. Good morning, sir. Are you Jason Jones? And Mr. Parker, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
You will, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, best you can, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you, sir. And so, Mr. Jones, in cause number 23, DCCR 0390, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. Shows that you were placed on probation June 2nd of 2025 for the third-degree felony offense of unlawful possession of a firearm by felon, and that was a 10-year term in prison that was probated for 5 years. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
It alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you were arrested for, state wish to do anything with that wording?
I would like to amend it to say.
Y'all gotta go through all
committed
these.
the offense of.
On counts 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any,
I have no objection, but also point out, I assume the date is wrong on number 3.
That's correct. It should read June. Count 3. This is filed July 30.
yeah, probably, I'll print it. I need y'all to go through all these motions for the arrested language and change those.
Kelly, do we have an idea when it started?
I'm sorry.
When it started?
She has no
reading the
idea.
rest? Okay.
The MTRPs say arrested for instead of, y'all's people write them, so I don't know when they started doing that. Or who, if it changed up there, if
Probably
somebody
because-
changed that did that?
Well, we're third secretary in office.
Okay.
You know, a little over a year, so yeah.
They need to, somebody needs to make it their job to go back through all of them. Maybe at least for that year. It seems like it's been an issue.
I think so.
Okay,
But what I'd like to amend, Your Honor, is take out was arrested for and put committed. So recommitted the offense of.
and that's on 1 and 2. Any objection to that change in counts 1 and 2?
No, Your Honor.
And then in count 3,
The date should be June 21st, 2025.
any objection to that amendment? All right, made those changes and grant all that. Okay, so count 1 in the motion alleges that you violated your probation by committing the offense of possession of a controlled substance June 21st of 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas. And is that true or not true? Count 2 alleges that you committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance. So the first one is penalty group 1-1/1B. Count 2 is that you committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2A. And is that true or not true? And then count 3 alleges that you possessed a drug, marijuana, synthetic marijuana, and crack cocaine on June 21st of 2025. And is that true or not true? And then count 4 alleges that you failed to stay away from locations considered high crime areas by being arrested by BPD on June 21st of 2025 in a high drug trafficking area with various illegal substances in your possession. Is that true or not true? All right, so what we'll do, I'll enter pleas of not true to counts 1 through 4. We will reset this for a hearing. How long would you anticipate? I'm assuming you'll need lab and,
Judge, the substances have been sent off to an independent lab to expedite testing. That's currently in their possession being tested. I made that request early December, so I expect it to be back before we have a hearing.
okay, we'll reset it for a hearing. I'll get an updated pre-sentence report. And as soon as obviously you get any of that information, get it to Mr. Parker. We'll set it for maybe a day where we have a little longer than just an 11 o'clock. We'll set it where we have time for officers and whatever we need. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, you can go back with the bailiff.